Testing 1, 2. Just want to make sure we're good here. All right.
Check. Yep.
Yeah, cool. Well, hello everyone. Good evening, good Tuesday evening. It is time for the winners finals of the Metroid Fusion Any Percent tournament between the top two seeds. These two have met many times before. Good friends and really good racers, monkeysmb and CScottyW. Very excited to see these racers play against each other. This is the Any Percent tournament. So due to a little bit of some delays, we're going to start the race right away. But with myself here is Yamapparatus. Yamapparatus, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thanks, Flash. Very excited for this one. It doesn't really get much better than Scotty versus Monkey, you know.
Absolutely doesn't. And what's really beautiful about this race is because these two runners are obviously familiar with each other. they've raced each other many times before, but the good news is that both of these runners are now, I think, the closest they've ever been on the leaderboards to each other. So
I believe, yes, 19 seconds.
Yes, and even though Scotty is, the widely accepted king of the category, I wouldn't be surprised if Monkey Races a racer even wins. We will see, though, of course. The runners are already well underway in main deck. And if you see a little bit of some, some changes happening with the desync, don't worry, that will be fixed in due time. Hang tight as we go and fix that. But yeah, so as you can see, the runners are moving through the main deck right now. They'll be going into the navigation room and having Adam essentially tell them to fight Arachnus, and eventually he'll interrupt them again to get missiles. So
yep, we'll be doing a lot of yapping and, a little bit of movement here, but, mostly yapping. But, yeah, as you said earlier, I think that, Scotty, well thought of as the GOAT of this game. But if there's anybody in the world who has a chance to unseat him in this tournament, it's Monkey. So yeah, they've been back and forth on the leaderboard. I don't want to say back and forth rather, but Monkey's been working hard to grab that #1 spot, and unfortunately for him, Scotty was able to improve his record just before Monkey was able to beat the old one. So we've got a little bit of an eternal rivalry here, so I'm sure Monkey's really raring for a little revenge right now.
100%. And again, if it looks like Scotty is above right now, remember there's just a little bit of a desync. That will be fixed in due time, but we can kind of keep track. Scotty enters the elevator of main deck heading to operations at around 2:10 to 11. So We'll see where Monkey is at that point.
Yeah,
Sometimes
looks like
that happens.
Yeah, based on this, it looks like there's not much more than a second or two separating them.
Absolutely.
As you'd expect at this point of the run.
So don't you worry, chat. When that gets sorted out, you'll see them likely both very close to each other. Again, both of these runners, like you said, the difference is 19 seconds RTA. They're also the only two runners on the board right now to have a 43 IGT in-game time. Very impressive stuff. Scotty was the first to get it. And what's interesting is, again, Scotty had this record for a while. Then Scotty broke his record. And immediately after, Monkey gets his PB that would have broken Scotty's old world record if Scotty decided not to run and beat his record. So, and then Thunder is right behind both of them too. So these three runners are very, very high up in the board. And we can't wait to see, obviously, Thunder and Destructor race later this weekend.
It's really been a cinematic narrative, I was just saying in the pre-stream that I'm waiting for my Metroid Fusion summoning Solve video because this this rivalry is it needs to be told. It's really been impressive, and the gameplay from both of these runners is just top notch as we're actively seeing.
Yeah, 100%. All right, so as you can see here, both of the runners are now approaching the Arachnus fight. Scotty gets one beam, I think, and it immediately hits his double and pushes through. We will be keeping track of the RNG, of course, as it happens. So he gets one beam on Arachnus. Monkey on the left is about to fight his Idor. Gets the double E. Oh, he misses the double, I think. Gets a beam. Scotty gets a roll. There we go. So he did get the double. Okay.
He did get it, yeah.
Oh, he gets the double roll. Is that what I saw? Oh boy, that is
unlucky.
That is rough.
Let's see how Monkey gets an instant roll. Yeah, with the two runners this close, all these RNG checks are going to be very essential to the outcome of the race. So we'll be talking about that quite a lot. Oh, misses the sweet spot, but that'll probably even out pretty close with the double roll that Scotty got. Maybe even a little better for Monkey.
Yeah, for sure. And both runners had relatively decent fights, obviously. Having to deal with some of the randomness that these bosses can provide is just kind of par for the course.
Do we have an admin handy able to get these synced up?
Hang on a second real quick. I'm sending an admin the message right now. Just got to DM that as it happened. All right, there you go. All right, so as you can see, we are moving on now from main deck into Sector 1. Both of these runners are going to ignore the main deck missile. As you can see, Scotty immediately pushes past it. Monkey will do the same. These two runners are so versed in this route that they will not worry about getting this missile because, again, they're not planning on taking damage in Sector 1. So, Scotty, of course,
I was just going to ask, are both these runners running 45 as their total count?
I believe both of them are 45. Monkey or Thunder, I think, is the only runner, I think, in the top 4 who runs with the 50. And I like Thunder swear by the 50 missile route, but I can't be mad when both of these runners are as good as they are, obviously. And they are number 1 and number 2 record holders, respectively. Here's the thing. 45 is a perfectly good amount, too. I think the widely accepted amount is either 45 or 50. Once you're going for anything more or less, it starts to get a little suboptimal. But I think those two are good.
It's true, yeah. You're saving time or losing time, little bits either way, whether you're picking up the missiles or having a fast Genitori fight. So, it seems based on Scotty and Monkey choosing 45, perhaps that's optimal, but it's really just whatever suits your playstyle the best.
Yep, and as you can see, the runs are now synced, and thanks again, Autumn, and everyone else working in the backdrop. I told the admins after this tournament, next time we do a tournament, I went to work on the admin roles as well, so I can help out in situations like this. You all rock. Thank you, by the way. And obviously, everyone in the chat watching this race, you all rock, too, for supporting this community and this amazing race between two runners, like I said before, that are very familiar with each other.
And as you can see, now that we're synced up, we've actually got Monkey with a second or two lead going into Sector 1, so that's fun. We'll have to see if he can maintain that lead as we continue on through the sector.
And again, pay attention here to their health count because this is crucial. I don't expect any of these runners to take damage, but if they do, like Scotty right there.
There we go, yep.
Yeah, this is going to make a difference. So now, not necessarily saying Scotty's Sector 1's going to be bad, because again, he has 84 health. That's not bad. But he needs to get some good drops here. He's got 13 health, or 13 missiles, so he should be fine. He shoots an extra missile to farm, as you can see. You see how he morphs there a little extra? He's doing that to slow down his descent so he can grab the X parasites that he would otherwise not have grabbed. So, a good backup strat.
Yep, and then normally we'll use that morph strat in order to slow down enough to have the missiles destroy the pirates in time, but Scotty's also using it in order to grab extra X. And yeah, it's not so much that he's in danger of dying right now. I'd be hilariously shocked to see one of these runners die in Sector 1, but Monkey is going to be getting 100% odds of green X parasites with his full health, while Scotty's got a roll, I think it's around 30 or 40%, I want to say. So that can mess things up for you pretty bad if your luck is bad enough and you're not getting the greens that you need. Monkey doesn't have to worry about that. As you can see, well, he just took damage, but he was getting guaranteed greens up until that.
Yeah, and at this point, 10 missiles is fine.
Yeah, it's fine. And for what it's worth, the tables have turned. Scotty's got 99, Monkey's got 57, but they'll both be fine. So it's all water under the bridge at this point.
But it's good to see that, we had a situation where one runner did this damage. Listen, another runner did it, but was able to back it up very well.
It's true, yeah. You always got to be able to back up your strats. The improv aspect of this. I think that was one beam for both runners there.
Oh, it was 0 beams from Monkey and
Oh,
1
0.
beam for Scotty. Overall,
Nice.
really similar RNG, and both runners hitting the doubles. Let's see Scotty hit this double. Easy peasy. The difference is 3 seconds maybe between these runners at this point.
I agree, yeah. Monkey had a bit of a quicker sweet spot, I would say, but probably half a second at most difference there.
All right. Ooh, gets the damage boost into the D-boost here. Now, we choose to do a D-boost here because it's faster than shooting 3 missiles. Once you have the iframes, hit that direct charge shot, and you're good to go.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that trick. It's a cool looking trick as well. It feels fun to pull off. Not too difficult, too. Give it a try if you're newer to the route.
Beautiful movement by Monkey there on the climb next to the final stabilizer. Scotty essentially doing the exact same thing.
Yep, Monkey with the little D-boost strat with the charge beam pulled it off perfectly there to save the steam cycle. Scotty going in for it now. Oh, taking a different approach, but I think that will also get the steam cycle.
It'll be close. We'll see. It depends on how long he waits at the door. Okay, so I think he missed it.
I think he missed it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that damage boost strat is widely regarded as the way to do it, but again, it's not losing you a wide amount of time. So
it's very marginal.
Yeah. But Monkey's still got about a room advantage now.
He's like widening his lead, half second by half second. So these tiny little, little optimizations will add up over time. And now some more classic Adam yapping.
Of course.
Now we're about to head back to Sector 2 and get some more lore dropped on us.
That's right. These are some of the longer conversations you'll have in the early game. Long story short, we're about to learn about the identity of the clone that's running around. Spoiler alert, it's a clone of us, in case it wasn't obvious. We have the SAX running afoot, so we're going to get bombs in Sector 2 to find ways to escape should the SAX trap us, which it will do very soon.
Yep, the SAX, a legendarily terrifying enemy in the GBA era for all of our childhood selves. I know that Sector 2 is, for me, where I remember, really feeling the spook of the SAX for the first time.
Oh, nightmare fuel. I remember when I first played this game, and I got to the end, and I was in the operations deck, and I heard that explosion, and I heard that screw attack, I turned off the game. Nope, I'm not ready for this. Little 10-year-old Flash was not ready for that. I'm like, nope.
That's so funny. You had your own screw attack and everything, and you were like, no way.
Yep. Terrifying.
That just goes to show how well they built it up throughout the game. It's really a masterpiece in, narrative.
Something that you may not notice a lot of, but, if you pay attention to the speedrun, you may notice. These two runners, another reason they're so good, and you and I talked about this with the last race that we commentated, their text. They memorize all the text. So they know when to advance. There's not any sort of lag on, messing up. They barely ever mess up text, and that actually saves valuable time RTA.
Yep, if you just watch casually, you might not even notice it, but pull up your own copy of the game and try to advance the text that fast, and you'll realize that it is far from trivial. And, it would be one thing to memorize all the text in English, which, a tough jump there for Scotty, losing a little time there. It would be tough enough to memorize all the text in English. I certainly haven't, but obviously the runners are not playing in an English version, and I do not believe either of them speak Japanese. So, just goes to show how impressive it is to memorize those, indecipherable Japanese text boxes.
Yep, roughly a 9 to 10 second difference between the two runners right now. If we're judging by the end of the melody from the security room in Sector 2. Monkey clocks in with an amazing 13:05, maybe a 4.
Very
Scotty
nice.
almost getting the good jump there.
Almost good. And then Scotty 13:13. So yeah, 8 seconds there. It's a nice healthy lead for Monkey. Let's see if he can keep it. This is already 8 seconds is, almost half of the difference between Monkey and Scotty's PB. So he's already, made up half the time he needs to win this race. So, good on him.
That's right. And another thing that's very interesting too, I've spoken with both of the runners. While they've played obviously Fusion in preparation for this race, the last week or so there hasn't been a lot of Fusion played with these runners. They both have been playing other games. You see, of course, Scotty's been speed running the that recent X Fusion ROM hack, while Monkey's been doing some crime on the side. So both of these runners are still at such a high level, even with the lack of persistent grinding that others might do. It's really impressive here. And again, like you said, Monkey's got the advantage of roughly half the time that he's behind Scotty right now. These two runners are, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the closest they've ever been to each other on the leaderboard in an actual race. So it's nice to see this. Again, I'm fine with either racer winning here, but it's nice to see that there's no major distance between the two.
I agree. Yeah, I mean, I love a close race, and I also, I love both of these runners, but you can't help root for the underdog a little bit. With Monkey in the lead, I feel no need to root for him. So, we'll see what happens.
2 beams for Monkey on Zazabi's eye door. The RNG is actually very interestingly similar between the two. Scotty gets a beam himself.
1 for him and 1 for Scotty.
All
so
right.
that'll help Scotty recover a little bit of time.
Monkey with a 0 jump on the first phase.
Oh, he's jumping to celebrate.
1, 2, 3.
Scotty with 2 jumps on the first one.
2. Monkey on the third phase. 4, 5.
Scotty just getting 1 jump there.
All right. 6. Scotty had a 6 jump, and Monkey had a 5 jump. So similar RNG again between these two runners.
And pretty good RNG for both as well. That's above average.
I think any experienced runner would gladly take 5 or 6 and not bat an eye. Oh, it's Scotty!
The double miss. Oh my gosh. Well, that's not what he needs.
Dealing with a little bit of a rough there. Yeah, that's definitely going to lose him some time. He's laughing about it. He's having a good time.
Totally. Yeah, he's not stressed.
I believe both of these runners are in a group chat with each other talking during this race, so they're having a good time. Probably some casual smack talk. Let's see if Monkey goes for the skip.
There he goes. And it all looking nice. Beautiful. Ooh.
All right.
We'll work there, but all fine.
Let's see if Scotty goes for it. I believe he will. The runners are so confident in doing the SAX skip. We'll see them go for it.
There he goes. He's got the bombs for style. Very nice.
Love it.
Yep. Okay, cool. Well, that's nice to see. Scotty, I think his RNG was slightly better with the 1 beam, but missing that double is going to cost him any time he gained there. So he's still got a little bit of work to do to catch up here.
Yeah, that's right. The deboost setup on the core, if that's what Autumn is referring to, is actually, I think, the best way to hit double-double on Zazabi's core because your setup is fastest. A lot of runners, what they'll do, including myself, is we'll wall jump as we're manipulating the core's movement, which is easy to do, but it actually, I believe it or not, should be a little bit slower because you're waiting a little bit longer for the core to get close to the sweet spot. The damage boost strat's actually very impressive when you can nail it. I think Schmade is an avid fan of doing that strat as well.
Makes sense. Yeah, you can sort of you can get the core to arc at a little bit of a tighter arc and come around to where you want it a little quicker. Love any damage boost strat. It's so always unconventional.
In terms of RNG, here's what we got. Monkey with 3 beams, Scotty with 3 beams.
Wow, what are
It's
the
actually
odds?
very similar. Scotty is losing slightly, though, because he had the rare double Arachnus roll with 6 jumps. Monkey had 1 Arachnus roll with 5 jumps. But overall, it's actually pretty even, I'd say. I don't think the lesser or the worst RNG that Scotty has really played into his distance behind Monkey, and it's just been some of the mistakes. He's crashed into a few more enemies than Monkey has, and not a lot to create gradual, large distance, but enough where you can tell there's a noticeable drop there. I like to see similar RNG.
Here and there. I agree. Yeah, it's true. It's all skill with the RNG is similar, and not even skill, more execution. Obviously, both runners are incredibly skilled. But yeah, I mean, Scotty having missed both missiles on that double on Zazabi's core is also going to cost him 3 to 5 seconds. So that's probably one of the biggest, single instances of time loss that we've seen from him so far.
Yeah.
But we're still very early, so easily anybody's race so far is still.
Monkey hitting the double pull room really well with that diagonal missile. That's a tight room, but if you get it, it feels really good.
Yeah, I love some of the movement there with the missiles. Oh, yeah, a little Scotty a little shaky. He's been playing too much Silk Song. It's the muscle memory is you know, it's a good thing, but you know, it's tough to go back and forth.
Oh, great gymnast room by Monkey. Doing that room essentially
great.
perfect with the right pattern he got there. See Scotty's gymnast room.
Gymnast room. Wasn't familiar with that name, but I'm a fan. I understand why we call it that. And Scotty also with a very clean room.
Yep, they both did that very well. And as you can see, both runners here are going to have pretty much the same amount of items at the same points in the run. Monkey gets a beam. Monkey gets two beams. All right.
Beams from Monkey, and Scotty will be arriving at his destiny shortly as well. We'll see if Monkey can pull off the clean 2 cycle for Saris. Scotty with 1 beam, so he's gaining a little time.
Two round for Monkey.
It's the double.
Good manipulation here on the core. Oh, didn't quite get the sweet spot just yet.
Oh, no.
That's a tough hit. I honestly don't blame Scotty for going for that because he's good enough to hit that shot.
Oh my gosh, devastating. Oh no. That is tough.
That is devastating. Monkey,
yeah, that's a lot of time right there.
That is, and what's so interesting is we were so distraught by that. Monkey hit reverse there so easily.
Oh my gosh, he's already done it. I didn't even notice, so that's hilarious. We're crying over Scotty's blow up, and Monkey is on his way to the finals.
All right,
not for certain, but that's tough to see. That's a big time loss for Scotty there on Saris. That's probably at least 10 seconds down. Perfect reverse Saris. Oh, very nice. Yeah, that's impressive.
That's how good these runners are. They make a mistake like that, and it doesn't affect them. They just keep going.
Yep,
you do something as difficult as reverse Saris so easily.
Scotty knows that it's far from... Oh, Monkey missing the low height there. Okay, so that's going to cost him a little time. A little opportunity for Scotty there.
All right, good job with these runners. Ooh, gets a decent spawn there of the gold sizer.
Yeah, not the best, but could be worse.
All right, let's see if Scotty can hit this low height while Monkey goes through the recharge, save, and navigation part of Sector 4.
Yeah, Scotty really needs to hit this. This is a huge opportunity to regain some time on Monkey. Placing the bombs. Very nice. Okay, so that's very... I always love to see that trick. This is one of my favorites. It's so cool. So that's nice. That'll save Scotty a few of the seconds that he needs to recover. And better placement on that X spawn as well, so that's nice for him.
What's beautiful about this race is these two runners, as well as the two runners in the lower bracket, all of these runners can make this very interesting, right? Destructor, Thunder, Scotty, Monkey. But what's especially interesting about this one is in the last Any Percent tournament, it was these two that matched up in the finals, Monkey and Scotty. Scotty ended up coming out on top. But if either of them win this race, it doesn't matter because they'll just drop to the loser's bracket and play the winner of Thunder and Destructor. So if you like both of these runners, you'll get to see them at least one more time for sure.
Yep, it's true. Neither of these runners have lost a race yet, and since this is a double elimination bracket, they've got plenty of opportunities still, even beyond this race, to take the final bracket down. So we may even see them meet up again. So yeah, Monkey, he needs every chance he can get, basically. So happy to see him capitalizing on this one.
And you can see he's remained very emotionless during this entire race. Just look at that profile picture of his. It's not a webcam, it's a profile picture, but I'm assuming he's looking exactly like that right now. Very just content, very focused,
Utterly locked in, yep.
Scotty's over here laughing on the right.
That's funny. Yeah, I've always been impressed at the tilt control that some of these top runners have on, not to say that this race in particular is too high stakes. I know that we're having fun here, but in general, grinding for these top times, it's that tilt control is a huge part of what you need to get these long hours in grinding these rooms. So it's always impressive to me. I don't think I have the stuff for it.
Neither do I, and I've run this for about 3 years, but these two runners have run it for a considerably much longer time. Monkey doesn't get the shine break, so another opportunity for Scotty to possibly get some time back here.
Yep, that's a big... That's probably... Do you know what the time save is on that trick? I want to imagine it's at least 3 seconds, 3 or 4 seconds.
I imagine it's a few. More skilled runner in the chat might be able to clarify that, but it does beat having to take the climb, so it's definitely a few seconds for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see if he can get it.
All right, let's see here.
Nope.
Oop. But Monkey does, I think, get enough of a drag. Is it really only a half a second? Well, there you go. Only a half a second. This is why I leave the I leave the higher runners to handle that. By the way, nice data spark for Monkey.
Nice, yeah, that is crazy. I guess there is a pretty considerable lag time both on the startup and the wall bonk of the Shine Spark, so I guess that's eating up your time save. But I'm surprised. I guess it's just cool, but it's not that fast.
Easy 2-round quick kill box for Monkey. Oh, it was a 3-round. He messed up.
Oh, I was literally thinking the same thing. I didn't even realize. Well, that was a nice clean backup there.
Okay.
Good save. Now he's got to make it through Sector 3 cautiously, being probably one hit away from death here. Whew.
Man does not worry. Doesn't hesitate at all. I think he's probably just going to keep pushing through it. Scotty used to do the same thing. He would run zero energy tanks at the point back before he started incorporating wave doubles. So he would have always come out with very low health out of this fight. He would have 09.
Those hoppers jumping at you, yeah, these runners you got to be fearless in this segment. Now that we've got the wave doubles, of course, you typically don't have to be quite so conservative.
Yeah, because they're both going to go for 3 energy tanks. They'll grab the one at Sector 6, and they'll also grab the one at main deck before Yakuza. So that'll definitely help them. But it's still, these runners are used to it. But for the casual, you see that, you hear the beeping of the low health. It's a little scary.
Oh, it's terrifying. Yeah, it's always been funny to me how incessant that beeping is. Like if you've got below 30 health, it just doesn't stop. It'll go on. If you might have to listen to that for half an hour if that's how your run's going. So probably not. But it's it'll really buck you up.
Next up, our runners are now going to Sector 6, and pretty much this high-octane, high-stress environment will continue. The blue X in Sector 6 that invaded from Sector 5 can one-shot Monkey if he so much as slips up. Also, he only has 2 missiles, so he's probably going to go for the Shine Spark strat. But if he messes it up and crashes into a menu, his run is over, and Scotty would win. So very, very close. We'll see how Monkey can handle the main lobby in Sector 6. Scotty is, though, behind by a good bit. So if Monkey just nails this easy peasy, he'll be fine. He'll lose a little bit of time because of the animation from the Shine Spark. But it is a reliable backup that he'll use. So let's see Monkey now with only 2 missiles. Let's see how he handles these next 2 rooms.
Yep, at this point, Monkey can afford to play a little more carefully so that he doesn't die. Obviously, death will be run ending for him. So, Shine Spark trick looking nice there. Good prediction flash. Scotty also gained a little bit of time.
He's actually not going for the Shine Spark. He's going for the extra missile. He doesn't normally grab this right here.
Oh, this missile. Interesting, huh? Do you think he's just grabbing that because of the low missile count right now? He wants a couple more? I'm interested why he made that choice.
Well, he couldn't get past the Giron unless he decided to do the Shine Spark strategy. So instead, he just went for the missile instead. So he'll probably just bypass one of the missiles that he would normally get, or he'll go for 50. We'll see.
Right, that's some fun improv there. Good catch for sure. And yeah, Scotty still a little bit behind. He will have made up a little time with the perfect 2-round on Vox. So, and I think his escape from Sector 3 a little faster. So, possibly starting to claw his way back.
Also, he didn't have to go for the if you saw, he didn't go for the bomb tunnel to get the missile. So he gains a few more seconds there. So that definitely helps. Also, if you hear a squeaking, the commentator Flash Frost has a dog who likes to squeeze. Oh!
That's rough.
See, that's why I pushed right on that spark. It loses time, but it guarantees that you won't bonk into that ceiling.
That's funny. I've never seen that one before. Monkey going for the safe skip here. I wonder if Scotty will go for the risky skip. He needs every second he can get right now.
Oh, would love to see what he ultimately does here.
I think he did it last time. Man, he said it wasn't too much. I expect he'll go for it right now.
He's got the setup ready. We'll see what he ultimately chooses to do here. Monkey gets a beam.
Yep, he's got it. Very
Perfect.
nice.
That's
All right,
literally
so-
textbook.
Yeah, I love that strat. The first time I saw that, and that you get frozen but still manage to fall down and not die, is just it's awesome. Oh, and 0 beams for Scotty. This is what he needs right now.
Double for the, let's see. Monkey gets the first double on missiles. That gets the second double. Perfect fight.
Triple, very nice. Beautiful fight from Monkey there. So not much time to make up there. Scotty getting in there now. 2 charges, 3 up. Getting a little out of hand, but oh, perfectly managed. And very nice in the center of the room. Beautiful.
Perfect. Both of them
Really?
had,
Nice.
yeah, four shot on first phase and 3 shot on second. And the
In the
overall
sweet
beam
spot.
count is now favoring Scotty after it was tied for Monkey and Scotty earlier.
Oh,
It's still
Scotty's
very
getting
close.
good beams? Oh, what a surprise. Oh, who would have thought?
That sounds a little biased.
No, I'm just kidding. It's we have seen some incredible combination of great execution and great luck from Scotty's side in particular. So we like to rip him a little bit, but he really needs this right now.
You know what? Also, I think the majority of the chat is probably a Monkey fan. It has nothing to do with the character of these two people. It has everything to do with the leaderboard. So,
Of course, yeah. Scotty's been winning a little too long. Obviously, we love both these runners, and we're happy to see any of them win. But Monkey's time in the sun would be nice to see. You know, he's been waiting quite a while for it.
all right, let's see. Now, Monkey will go into. Oh, I mean, saving that speed boost doesn't really do much, but Carl Rod on the chat is apparently Monkey's biggest fan.
Oh, that's nice. So very nice segment for both runners, but Scotty in particular, definitely making up a little bit of the time that he needs to from mostly the tough Saris fight. I would say is making up the majority of that. So nice to see. We love a close race. The runners will now be heading, what is it, Sector 6 and to 5, right? Yes, to Sector 5, to the data room.
There we go. All right, so these runners, let's see here. We're going to do a little bit of a time check. Monkey hits at roughly, you know what, I'm going to keep track as soon as he lands on the elevator. So 31:58. So we'll see where
58.
Scotty lands on that, and then we can do the math there.
Yep.
Who roots for the Sacs? Oh no, we got people in the chat being Sacs fans. Oh boy.
That's not right. Yeah, we don't root for the Stacks
It's the
around
bad
here.
guy. It's the bad guy. It's okay. People are Sephiroth fans in Final Fantasy. It is a 17-second difference.
The Sax doesn't even have like a relatable motivation as a villain. It's just a mindless killing machine. Like, come on, like,
Terrifying.
yeah.
Back to the
17
race.
seconds. so you just need to know that. What did you just? You just said 17, 18 seconds was the difference you got there.
That's right.
So very interesting to note that Monkey is now ahead of Scotty by almost exactly the same number of seconds as is the difference between their PBs. So obviously at this point we're halfway into the race, so there's less than 17 seconds to save. So you know, Scotty's really going to need to either count on Monkey to mess something up or really overperform here in order to make that time up.
Yeah, so there will be some things that may play a big role here. One of the big ones will be the Nightmare Space Boost later in the run, whether or not the runners could hit the doubles. And there's still a little bit of some RNG stuff that could or could not get in the way. We'll wait and see when we get to that. We're mainly talking about Yakuza, which comes up shortly. But right now, yeah, right now the runners are running through well. They're not crashing into waivers, taking unnecessary damage. Waivers are these little spiral enemies you saw on Scotty's screen just then.
Yeah, both of the runners looking extremely clean through Sector 5 so far. Pretty much no mistakes to be made, or no major mistakes certainly. Always enjoy the movement in this room, this vertical room that Monkey's making his way through now. And a little slow on the unmorph there, but otherwise pretty flawless on the execution.
It's a speed boost through the corridor, so now Monkey is about to get the ice missile. Oh, crashes into the waiver. That waiver's always in an annoying spot, admittedly, so not the worst thing to run into that. It's more of just a pet peeve.
Yeah, waivers in general are one of the more annoying enemies in this game. I think most will agree.
Yeah, I think sometimes, depending on the run that I'm playing, see, it happens to Scotty too.
Yep,
I'm telling you.
that is true.
Yep, roughly around
Very
a 17-second difference. I think Scotty may have gained a second off of Monkey in just that segment. We're going to see a pseudo here on the Zila, and then a quick freeze on the Kago for the speed boost.
Very nice. Scotty with a little bit of a knock into a Ripper there. Not ideal, but probably not too consequential. Oh, Monkey bonking on that frozen waiver just a little bit.
It's because of those blue X. What they'll do sometimes is they'll absorb the shot that's meant for a waiver because they like to float around as well. And they have their own hitboxes. It can be very annoying depending on what phase of the run you're in, because sometimes they can lose you a lot of time as you need to do that speed boost strat that both of them did earlier perfectly fine. Sometimes the blue X can get in the way and just ruin the room.
Yep. That's, yeah, there's a bit of RNG. You know, we talk about RNG a lot in these runs, but one aspect of RNG that many people forget to think about is the enemy placement RNG for a lot of these runs. Blue X, as well as most moving enemies, have at least 2 and sometimes more there random starting positions, and so, you know, you'll need to memorize multiple routes or else be able to improvise in some of these rooms. And sometimes something, you know, tough to avoid, like those Blue X scams, can happen. That's why we call it a scam.
That's right. Scotty is bopping along to the terrifying beat of the Emergence Sector 3. In the meantime, what's happening now is, I don't know if you noticed, Scotty ended up getting the missiles in the room with the 2 yellow doors right before the lobby of Sector 5. We call it double yellows. Monkey opted to skip it. Monkey would normally have gone for that, but remember, Monkey grabbed the missiles in Sector 6 that he would normally ignore. So right now, they're both having the same amount of missiles. In case any runner is a little curious as to why their route's different there, it's simply because Monkey needed the missiles earlier, so that's why he grabbed them.
Yep, and that will regain Monkey the few seconds that he lost grabbing those missiles initially. So overall, it's probably going to work out to be, you know, close to a wash. A good backup by Monkey for sure.
All right, so Ronald's predicting Monkey gets a 439, Scotty getting a 441, Varia predicting the insultingly low 41x for Scotty. Okay, we'll see.
Insultingly low.
Yeah. It may not be insultingly low for most runners, but for a runner of Scotty's caliber, that is shocking.
I agree. Monkey going for the standard safe strat in the room with the 2 stretchies, and I'm interested to see if Scotty will go for the little wall jump strat here. Good opportunity to save some time if he can pull it off.
I believe he did it last time when he raced the Destructor. Let's see.
There it is. Oh, but he couldn't get it. Good backup, though.
Very quick backup there. I love that attempt. It's such a cool strat if you get it right.
It's shocking that it works. First time I saw that, I couldn't believe that was possible. 1 beam for Monkey. Okay, very nice. Monkey in with 1 beam. Scotty hot on his tail.
Monkey gets the first double. Gets the second
Very
double,
nice.
437. And the actual official time will be once he lands on the plat.
2 beams for Scotty. Not what he needs. 3 beams. Not what he needs. Oh, okay. 3 beams. Tough. That's
another high five for the 2. Oh, nice low double there.
Ooh, no sweet spot. But oh, good jump there. He's still pretty nice there.
I think the closest predictor was Autumn. That's for sure. Within 2 to 3 seconds for both Monkey and Scotty's times. Very, very good.
Not bad. Oh, a little bit of a bonk there. It's what is the I recall bonking on an enemy and getting damage boost backwards costs you roughly a second.
Yeah, it's roughly about a second every time it happens, especially if you get pushed backward. If
Yeah.
you get pushed forward, it's not as bad, but again, it's still stopping your momentum, so you're losing time. There are a few times where the damage boost obviously comes in handy, but in many cases, especially if it pushes you back, you're just losing frames.
Yep. Very clean escape from Monkey, making his way out into the lobby of Sector 3 now. Scotty just got a few rooms to go. Nice movement there in the lobby by Monkey.
Right. By the way, just a bit quick RNG check. You won't believe this. After Scotty got his 3 beams, they are tied again.
Amazing. Wow.
They are tied again at 7 beams apiece for both of them. Nice hop there, Scotty.
That was fun, yeah. And all was right in the world. The beam count has equalized. You know what that means, chat? I'm just kidding. I don't know what it means.
It means no excuses.
Yeah, exactly. No excuses. All skill, no luck.
All right, so both runners are probably going to go for the higher, the impossible strat once they get into the 2 rooms with the enemies that lead into habitations. Of course, Scotty now definitely, sadly, lost some time due to the eye door over in the bottom of Sector 3. And I love his facial expressions in the run as well.
Yeah, he's been quite expressive today. But yeah, I think both those runners ran that escape, or ran that entire section emergency very cleanly. So not really a whole lot of time to save. That eye door luck is going to make up most of the difference there. And yeah, so Monkey making his way up into habitation now. We'll see what he can make of the impossible strat. See if he can make it possible.
That cat PNG is so intimidating. It looks like it's like, you want to mess with me?
It's true. He's about to throw hand. I agree.
Curious, though, why his name is Monkey. His PFP is a cat. That's just a bit strange. By the way, he hit the impossible strat perfectly.
Yep, he made it look easy. Very nice. Leaving Scotty with no opportunity to make up the ground he needs. Monkey with the nice shine keep as well. And textbook. Very nice. Look at that.
Let's see how the animals go. Will the Etacoons walk out? They just walk past the door.
Oh, they're right there.
Oh, he gets 2.
Not bad. Where the heck is that third one, though? Oh, he took forever. Up Scotty also with the impossible strat, making it look very easy. Very nice there. Good shine keep. Nice and close to the wall. There they are. And
ooh, gets pretty
also
good
gets
RNG as
2.
well. Well, at least for the first 2. That third one was slacking behind. I think this was comparable for both runners.
I agree, though. 2 quick and 1 slow. What's going on here? Have we synchronized our? We finally got the perfect manip. We've synchronized our RNG. It's good.
Roughly 27 seconds is the difference between the 2 runners right now.
Oh, okay. So that bad RNG is really taking its toll on Scotty now.
Look
it's funny.
Monkey with the goo hype in the chat. I guess he's having a good time in the race. Going out of his way to communicate with everyone in Speed Gaming 3. Hi, Monkey. Hopefully you're enjoying the race.
That's funny. He's stoked to be ahead.
Please focus.
Yeah, time to lock in. Will this be the moment that Monkey makes a critical error while showboating in the chat? That was odd. Little unnecessary morph bomb. Is he showboating right now?
Probably.
It's
right,
true.
so
It's funny looking at this. I'm sorry. This is off topic, but I'm looking at Monkey's PFP, and it does look. I know it's a cat, but I feel like this cat is in a little bit of a monkey-esque orientation. You know, his ears are up. He's standing on 2 feet. I'm getting I'm getting monkey vibes from the cat.
Maybe it's a monkey cosplaying as a cat and just doing it very well.
Okay, yeah, I could buy that.
There you go.
In any case, runners making their way back down to Sector 5 now for their second visit to the cold zone, this time to get the powerbomb upgrade.
Absolutely. The powerbomb, of course, one of the loudest items in the game. Not as loud as Ridley, but when you play this on GBA for the first time, if you're playing on a pure GBA, okay? We're talking the original Game Boy Advance. You have that volume all the way up. You're not playing on stereo. That power bomb is a treat for the ears.
It's true. It's got to be top 3. Power bomb number 3, Ice Beam number 2, and Ridley number 1. I mean, it's up there for sure.
Oh, easily.
A little bit of sussery for Monkey in this entrance into Sector 5. See if Scotty can capitalize with a clean lobby here.
Ooh, he's going for the Shine Spark. I love this.
Nice, very good. Well, that'll save him a little bit.
Yeah, if he hits this wall jump, which he does, that's exactly how you want to do it.
That's such a cool trick.
That's the thing, though. That Shine Spark that will lose time if you're not that fast. You need to be very fast with that wall, so...
Yep, the lag time on those starting and stopping animations will really... It's kind of a bummer, because Shine Sparking so fast, it seems like such a fast way to move, but the amount of time that it takes to, basically charge up your Shine Spark, and then, to initiate the animation, and then also when you bonk to finish it, is, it's pretty much eats away all the time that you save from going so fast, so, you really got to find... you have to optimize your strats well in order to make use of that effectively.
Oh, Monkey now going for the Kadoom strat. Let's see him handle it. Freezes the Zila, and...
that was cool.
Perfect.
Alright, now Scotty's turn to make it through the pink Zila room, and we'll see how he tackles the vertical room.
So he's going to go for pretty much a repeat of what he did when he was first here. Still a very fast room, as you can see.
Very nice. Just a bonk in the first little bit, but other than that, perfect.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If you're able to quickly recover after that bonk, it's good, because the Zila on the top right can actually shoot its projectiles out at you and actually reach, because that pattern's still going even while you're at the bottom of the room. So going slow there actually just adds to even more slowdowns down the line. So it's really good to recover as quickly as Scotty did there.
Yeah, that's the important thing to remember in a lot of these bigger rooms is even the stuff you can't see off screen is moving, and so in order for a lot of these strats to work out optimally, you really have to nail all of them consecutively. If you mess up early, you might have to improvise later in the room. So in any case, well done.
Yeah, and if you don't improvise, it can easily lead to a snowball where what you once thought was a 1-second loss can be multiple. So the improvising is good. It's good not just to practice strategies for what is ideal. It's good to practice strategies for when you mess up. Because at the end of the day, we are all human at this, and it's just good to have the backups. And our runners have shown that multiple times. Not just these two, but other runners throughout the tournament.
It's true, and you've got a long hour-plus run like this. I mean, you're not going to run perfectly the whole run, and nobody is. I want to say it's impossible. So, you have to be ready, especially with RNG in the mix. You're not going to have perfect RNG, and you're not going to run possible. The task run is not humanly possible, so, you're really just going to have to always embrace a little bit of improvisation in addition to the memorization. Very nice spitter room for both runners. That can be a gnarly run if your luck is bad. So nice to see them make it through. Yeah, it's the worst. They do so much damage, it can kill you.
Great placement by the power bomb there. Scotty reveals the power bomb. Nice. It doesn't look like he did, but I've seen enough of his runs where once that first block is revealed, that explosion's hitting the second block. So he'll be fine.
It's funny. I was shocked that the first time I saw that as well, but it seems like right when you get that flashing animation, you're essentially good to go to start moving at the very least.
All right, so here is another one of those bosses where it has some of the coolest music, but then it's got one of the most annoying playstyles. Yakuza is truly the last big RNG factor of the big bosses in the game. The rest is pure just movement and skill. If you're slow, then you're going to snowball. But Yakuza doesn't play by these rules. Yakuza can just be mean for no reason.
Yep, and its waves are time-consuming. If you get bad at RNG on this fight, it can really cost you a lot of time. And also, it's just a tricky fight in general. Phase 2 can be unpredictable. I remember I personally got stuck on this section of the game longer than any other when I first played it. 3 beams for Monkey. This is what Scotty needs. Let's see if he can do better.
All right, let's see how many rounds he gets off the Yakuza fight here. Monkey going for the wall jump strat to try to move the rounds quickly. 1 round, 2 rounds.
Scotty, I think, was that
3
0 beams
rounds?
for Scotty?
That's 0, yep.
Oh, that's
think it
what
was
he
a
needs.
3-rounder for Monkey there. Scotty now in the same fight. Let's see, can he get this even more?
Can he get better?
Oh,
He does. He gets the perfect.
did!
No way. Well, perfect Yakuza so far for Scotty. Can he capitalize? This is exactly what he needs. Getting a couple doubles there, I think. He's going a little crazy. There we go.
0-1 versus 3-3 is quite immense.
That is quite a goal, although Scotty not handling this core phase as well as he'd like. There's a double there.
There you
And 2
go.
doubles to finish. Okay, so nice. Good finish there. He's laughing. Interesting. So not a perfect fight, especially in the last phase, but that first section was crazy. So that's gonna help him out quite a bit.
Yeah, the time that he got, you'll see in a moment. Watch as Monkey leaves Nav at 49.42, and watch where Scotty leaves the room. Because remember, there were around 30 seconds.
Yep.
And now, 14.
56.
That's a 14-second difference, pretty much.
Huge. So Scotty has, just like that, half of the time that Scotty needed to make up has been done. So, you know, he's not out of the woods yet, but this is exactly what he needed. If he can get some more comparatively good RNG, he may just be able to pull this one out.
And not just the RNG, he already had better movement going into the SAX escape room because Monkey had to jump 3 times to clear the vines to get into the morph tunnel. Scotty was able to just one shot to push her through there. So that also saves him roughly a second as well.
Very true.
Now this fight, Notori, should be easy for both. However, if any of them take damage at all, it could affect the way the bomb drops are coming out. Oh, nice. Oh, I love that tech by Monkey. Really good there.
Oops, Scotty dropping a little bit of his...
He got
You're
okay. Okay, so he got an opening, but then he shot the door with the shot cancel, but then got an immediate open again, so still 0 beams.
Wow,
Never
that's lucky.
finished. And
And Scotty, fortunately, with the same. Wow, alright, so keeping it close. That's hilarious.
what a lovely run we have, fella.
Never punish.
Nice double there by Monkey. Another nice double.
Setting up for the sweet spot, and
Great.
pretty nice. Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, Scotty falling in, not good.
Yeah, the Samus Eaters do not a lot of damage, but they're just annoyingly
Oh
slow. But
no!
Scotty gets
Oh
yellow.
no! No way! That is so unlucky.
Oh, this is what we're talking about, though.
Yeah.
Taking the damage is huge.
It can
That-
bite you. Wow, what a recovery.
Yeah, that was big for Monkey. Oh, and Scotty's
and
missing
pink
doubles
there.
as well.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, that's tough. Oof. That's gonna cost him most of the time that he just made up, to be honest.
Wow. What a... This
That
is,
is-
by the way, the gauntlet of the speed run, the Yakuza, Notori, and Nightmare split. And we've already seen such a drastic shift with 2 of the first bosses there, so...
Yeah,
Wow.
we're really learning why they call it the gauntlet right now. It's ooh, that was a nice damage boost. That probably saves time, I want to say.
It does, believe it or not, it does. Mhm.
Yep, yeah, you get to skip the lag frames on that Shine Spark, make it even faster. That's a great example of ways to make the Shine Spark work to your advantage. But yeah, that's that just goes to show you right there. Very unlikely. I think there's 5 X drops that can come out at once, and all 5 of them, Scotty gets yellows. Very, very unlucky, and as you saw, costly. So yeah, that's where taking damage can, you know, it doesn't always bite you. A lot of times you can get away with it, but when it does come to get you, it hurts bad.
Exactly. So in a situation like that, in order for the runners to prevent it, they simply just have to do that first phase damageless. If they go down damageless, they will always get the drops they need. But when you open up the game to allowing for, oh, I might give you health because you need the health, or missiles, all of a sudden it can really, really add up. So it's
a nice little reward for extra
Yes.
good gameplay. If you're that good, if you're perfect, then you get to skip a little RNG. So it's you know, it all compounds.
all right. Guess what? We're about to see Monkey attempt one of the coolest tricks in the run. Here he goes. The Nightmare
Yes, here we
Space
go, my
Boost.
silver. All right, and he's off.
Oh! All right, so he got
Gets
into
half of
crow's
it.
nest. Let's see how Scotty, because Scotty's gonna go for this as well. It's almost a guarantee.
Unfortunately, missing that does lose a decent amount of time over even doing the standard strat. So this is a good opportunity for Scotty now
Ooh,
to pick
let's see
things
how
up.
he does it. Ooh.
Here he goes. Oh my!
It's perfect.
Wow. Even the exit was beautiful. That was a thing of beauty right there.
Ah, my goodness. It is such an amazing trick when it is done perfectly. And even when it's not, getting through most rooms with that is so nice. But ideally, you want to get all the way to the crumble blocks. That is what you want. So,
yep, it's insane. It's so cool looking. 2 beams for Monkey there. We'll see if Scotty can capitalize. Uh-oh, he's wasting some time underwater.
all right, so Nightmare's one of those bosses where if you hit it fast, you'll be fine.
Exactly, great example.
Yes.
1 beam for Scotty. 2 beams. He will not be gaining any time on these. 3 beams! Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
All right.
See if Monkey can get a quick kill here.
He did get the low roll, which is nice. He's gonna jump over Nightmare, set up, and do some shots here.
Very
Easy
nice.
movement into the core phase. Oh, misses the double.
Good recovery there. Scotty entering phase 2. Oh, another
misses
missed
the double.
double. Let's see if, yes, Scotty will really need to hit these right now. This is a great opportunity for him once again. Ooh, almost got that quick kill. He still had
Nice.
3 to go.
And he still kills him close to the spawn spot. All right, gets these doubles. Ooh.
Nice. 2 good. Very
Double.
nice. That was very textbook. So Scotty will definitely, he lost a little time on an extra beam, but he'll make up some time with those doubles for sure.
Loving how these runners have handled the gauntlet. Now they're past that, they're going to move into the diffusion section, which is less boss intensive and more just how well is your movement. Monkey already with a good space boost R shot, which means he can quickly fall through this room, and that's the best way to do it. They'll
Yep,
set a
that was
power
a
bomb.
textbook ball.
Yep, a power bomb early. Nice.
Very clean. Monkey making a clinic of this section so far. Scotty entering into the Fusion Meridia section as well. Oh, okay, there we go. That's fine. Saved by the power bomb there.
A nice fall by Scotty as well. So both of them get that well. They're essentially here. We'll see if Scotty can handle the maze a little bit better.
Definitely some potential there. A little bit get the shine jump there to break those blocks. That's the quickest way to do it. Scotty gets the bomb, which is slightly faster as well.
And he R-shot, or he morph charge shots, the Sculptaire that gets in the way. Yeah, I think he did that room slightly better than Monkey by the looks of it.
I agree.
A little tidbit for these runners here. In case you're ever nervous about these Aqua Pirates in the room that Monkey just passed, shoot a missile immediately after a charged plasma. You may not always need it, but it's a good guarantee that you will kill the enemy, because sometimes you'll miss a plasma shot. So just a little speedrun tip for y'all.
Yep, I was just thinking, I noticed how that extra missile was not needed in that one instance, but plasma can be a little bit unpredictable with how much damage it does, since it does per frame damage. The angle that it approaches the sprite that you're attacking can cost you a little damage that you need to get the kill. As Flash said, if you just add that missile, you'll have that insurance you need. So yes, definitely a good tip.
Yeah, and at this point, they both have so many missiles where they can use them. Scotty doing the Monkey did the space boost, the space boost with Kago easily. Let's see.
Yep.
Scotty do it? Okay, they both do it.
Very nice.
Honestly, that room's not stressful until you do 100%. And then all of a sudden, that room changes considerably. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about that in this category.
It's true, yeah. There's a whole lot more you got to worry about when you're running the cleanup route in that category. Good there. Pretty relatively flawless escape from Sector 4 from Monkey. and not much difference in Scotty's movement there as well. Both of the runners looking really clean. A little admonishment for Adam for just playing the game. I was just playing the game, and now I'm getting yelled at.
By the way, a rough difference between the two runners again. You're gonna love. If my math is correct, 18 seconds once again.
Oh my gosh, the PB time difference. Monkey is now. Who's ahead by 18 seconds now, Scotty?
Yeah. And you know what's funny is, yes, Monkey, who's the underdog, has been for the majority of the race, but I love how yet again we're getting another race within 30 seconds. This year's tournament has had a lot more of this, and I think they've made for more entertaining races across the board. So it's nice to see. It really is.
I agree. There's nothing better than a neck and neck race, and yeah, it's been really cool. Almost the entire tournament bracket has been comprised. I mean, if you pull up the Fusion any percent top leaderboard, you will just basically see the vast majority of our bracket and seating laid out right in front of you. So, we've got all the times, it's very well organized, and it's so cool to see such a large component of the greatest players, all participating.
Yeah.
And it really makes for some close races.
That's right. The top 4 on the leaderboard are the last 4 standing in this bracket. It's amazing to see.
What a surprise.
All right, now, this is the point we've been waiting for. Both runners have 3 energy tanks. Scotty used to only have 1 energy tank at this point. He's now adopted the wave double strat, which requires taking damage. That's why he has 3 energy tanks, and Monkey has always run with 3. So both runners are going to attempt this. It's going to be fun to see if they can both nail this. We've seen doubles a few times, but we haven't seen both runners do it at the same time. This is one of our best chances.
It's true. And anybody who's played this game knows that the wave shot that the Xbox Core X shoots does a ton of damage. So you do have to be careful. There is danger of dying if you do not execute this strat correctly. Monkey going in right now. Very nice phase or first pass.
There you go. Setting up, has plenty of health to work with. I missed the first one.
Tink. Yeah, I saw Tink there. Looked like he missed the second as well.
Ooh,
yeah, unfortunate. Let's see if Scotty can do any better.
Oh, but he's having a rough first phase.
Yeah, that's not what he needs. Oh, real tough. Well, he's not going to be saving time here. Let's see if he can pull off some doubles anyway. That might have been good. Second one missed.
Okay, so none of them hit.
Aw, shame.
Oh, does he get the audio glitch? I think he does.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, 21 health when he collected it. That should do it.
Yep.
You don't get to hear it as Monkey's in the lead, but, well, what can you do? I think Scotty, last race that we commentated with Scotty, he hit the double-double, so that was exciting, but, yeah that's so to show how difficult that trick is. I mean, even the best in the world, struggles to hit it consistently. So, whenever it happens, be excited.
All right, Radley, this is your turn. The patterns of the Metroids.
Give us the pattern, Radley. For those who don't know, Radley Vance makes a very fun reverse boss order hack that features that room prominently. Go check it out if you're into a tough Metroid challenge. All right, and then Scotty making his way. Will he line the Metroids up? No, he needs every pixel he can get.
Yeah, you could tell he was looking at the camera like, I should have lined them up.
I know you guys are disappointed. Oh, and he's punished a little bit by a couple Metroids for not doing so.
Monkey got a 56. Scotty got a 55, it looked.
See, Scotty, if you'd line those up, you could have better.
You would have had a world record.
Easy. Would have made up all that time in one shaft.
All right, so it looks as if both of them may have gotten a right-center double diagonal pattern. I wish I knew what that was, but I'm not the genius in the chat. Radley is. Very interesting to see. Apparently there are 32. Did you know that, you Matt Barabbas?
Yeah.
There's 32 variations of that room.
Yep. 32 different random patterns that the Metroid orientations can be in, which is very interesting to me. That a room that you would think that nobody even really thinks too much about is actually, there's not even, it's not 2 or 4 variations, 32 different possible patterns. So that's cool. That's another aspect of the improvisation that's required for this run. Is you'll never be able to chart out a reliable route or memorize all of the routes to the Metroids in that room. So you're always going to have to be moving on your feet.
Weirdly, though, back to that, I didn't see how many
Scotty was
beams
looking-
Scotty got.
Scotty got 0 beams. I'm not sure about Monkey, but Monkey finishing up that fight very cleanly.
Let's see how Scotty can handle the Ridley now. If anyone in chat could let us know the amount of beams that Monkey got.
That would be very nice. Scotty getting grabbed a little, but not too bad there, finishing him off as he gets grabbed.
Oh, going for the vertical double or the falling double. It's nice to get, and it's a decent backup when you kill Ridley when he's a little low to the ground. Scotty not hitting his doubles, though. There you go. He hits that
that's
one.
Tough. Yeah, that falling double seems quite a bit trickier than the traditional. So yeah, tough to nail that, but cool to go for it. That's what Ridley happens to be.
That's right.
And now making our way into the final segment of the run. On our way to the SAX here. Not a whole lot of time left to save, but there's going to be a little bit of movement on our way up through here and through this next corridor with some cool shot cancels. We'll see if the runners can do that cleanly.
And if you watch, Monkey freezes that sizer. Do you know why he freezes that sizer?
I don't actually. Is that faster to walk over it?
It saves a frame than if you just kill it with the wave beam.
One
It saves
frame. There you go.
Single frame.
Every frame counts, and there you go. Monkey is not discounting any frames in this run, and well, he's winning. So who can knock him? Well, I wonder if Scotty will do the same. If it's easy to do, there's really no reason not to.
All right, so now both of our runners are nearing the end with a now considerable lead. Did Scotty freeze I don't
No,
think he
he
did.
killed it. He killed it with the wave beam. Yeah,
See-
Scotty doesn't need that frame.
He doesn't need that frame. I respect you, Scotty. You're behind and you still don't freeze that frame because you know.
One frame's not gonna do the trick right now.
It's good to know Scotty's on my corner,
Yeah, he's a pragmatist.
There you go. This is easily one of the most annoying splits in the run. Not necessarily because it's the final split, because Adam just talks us to death, and the
man.
memorization of the text.
We got 2 different boxes now. This is kind of the final boss of the text mashing portion of the run.
Yes, absolutely. And you think this is bad? Imagine if you played on the USA ROM.
Oh my gosh, it's so long. It's good though. I enjoyed it immensely my first playthrough, but man, it's I gotta say the one thing that this game, if they could just add a button, maybe press pause or the start button on your second playthrough to skip the text, that'd be cool. That would be a good feature.
It would be. I agree there. All right. So now we're ending with Monkey going up the first of 2 elevators to the operations deck. Scotty still getting talked to death. You're almost out of there.
He's still getting. They're both getting talked to at the same time, and Scotty's still there. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, Adam, I'm in a race, man.
Can't you understand that? Goodness.
Finally, Scotty's been freed. Monkey making his way through the final portion of main deck movement. Little door fix there. Jumping a little higher allows the door transition to move by a little quicker, since he's already moved to the vertical location that it wants to be.
Yeah, we haven't talked a lot about door fixes, but chat, whenever you see these runners jump through a door, there's a reason they're doing it. It's the safe job.
Jumping is always slower than running, so if they're jumping, it's because they're changing the vertical position of the door so that the animation goes by faster. Very fun, cool little niche trick. I don't want to say fun. It's not exactly a fun trick, but it is neat for sure.
Yeah, and it's also RTA specific. That's why it's so important. Oh, monkey!
Oh no!
Ooh.
Uh-oh! Oh my gosh! Okay, he's a couple extra missiles there, playing it safe. Good backup. Monkey is now in. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Monkey getting a little overzealous here. Oh, he just killed the SAX really close to him. Okay, fortunately he did not get the. That was
8 shots. What happened there? That was very strange.
Yeah, that does not happen often.
I know he messed up, but I thought he had enough shots to get close, but that took so many shots. And now they're both in the same room. This race isn't done just yet.
Wow, that was wild. Monkey just wants it to be exciting for us. Oh my gosh, he's in danger of dying here. I don't think he can even afford to do a double. Don't do it! Oh, he's trying to do doubles. That's insane. There's no way. It won't work. Okay, well, Monkey couldn't get the double.
This is going to come down to the wire. This is going to be one of those races because Scotty is now going for doubles.
And he gets a double. Oh my god.
It looks like Monkey still has enough, but we'll see.
That's insane. Look at him laughing. All right, so now there's got to be maybe less than 10 seconds between the two runners now. Oh, it should be enough, but that was crazy. And I couldn't believe you saw Monkey almost killed the SAX when it was standing right next to him. I thought for a second Monkey was going to get the invincible SAX glitch too.
Oh, that's right.
I was ready for it.
That's the situation where it happens, though. Pretty much what happened with Monkey is something that irritates most runners. You have a fully charged beam, or you think you do, and you let go before it's fully charged and it's just a base shot. It's one of the most painful parts of the game. Scotty is doing a better escape. Okay, let's see. He's still a few rooms behind, so I think Monkey has this.
The low height?
Low height's gonna matter, and not messing up on Omega's gonna matter. Okay, so Monkey doesn't get it.
Here comes Scotty. Wow, I can't believe how close we are at this point.
Oh my goodness, love how this is ending. Oh,
and he gets it! Oh, he gets it! Oh my gosh! Oh, look at his face. He knows there's a chance. Oh my gosh.
No way!
It still seems, yeah, Monkey's really gonna have to butcher this.
Yeah, just do a normal hit stun and you'll be fine. If you mess up the hit stun, I was the victim of this in a race against Ronald last year. You can't mess this up, but it's not hard, so.
It's true. I've seen it happen.
Okay, he waited.
Oh, nice adjustment there. Nice.
Don't blame him.
Yep, alright, very good. Nice way to, and Scotty. Uh-oh. That's what can happen.
Scotty!
Scotty! One hit and he dies here, Scotty! Oh my gosh! We got him. Wow, that was funny. All right, well, very good. So Monkey finishing in just under 12 or 112, and Scotty at 112.21. So wow, that was a lot of fun.
Wow. That was a very, very fun way for this race to end. They both, by the way, stayed within 30 seconds of each other the entire time.
Yep, 22 seconds. Just a 3 seconds shy of their PB difference. But Monkey ahead. So, well played.
Congratulations, Monkey. You win, and you go to now grand finals where Scotty will have to drop to the loser's bracket and face the winner of Thunder and Destructor. There's a chance we could see this rematch. We could see
Scotty's now got some work to do to come back for the Monkey rematch if he wants it.
There they are. Okay, talk to us, boys. That finish was insane.
Oh, it's hilarious.
It's really funny. I've never had an attorney that I just went like no losses.
Oh wow!
Like, something always happens.
Yeah, Monkey almost had a disaster.
Oh my gosh! And you killed the SAX when it was, or you almost killed the SAX when it was standing right next to you. I was ready for invincible SAX.
No. It was never close. It was never close.
Very nice.